moves past the pen and the cooling cup. One chair waits with a turned back sleeve, notebook open, breathing up. My hand rests near the edge of thought, thumb on paper, not rushing yet. Glass holds a pale and waking sky, nothing loud has entered it. The room is small but clear enough to let the morning come in steps. I don't need the whole day now, just this corner, just this sound. Roads in the air, cup on the brain, a little movement in the frame. First light, here we go. First light, nice and slow. Across the desk, across my hand, something steady starts to land. First light, hold the line. Make this our gentle mind. Not too fast, not too far, just begin with where we are. The page takes on a warmer tone. Steam before the line, steam before the line, up from the cup and into my head. Steam before the line. The cup leaves heat along my thumb. A silver spoon leans near the page. Nothing spoken in the room just yet, only air beginning to change. That little ribbon over brown keeps turning where my eyes have been. The notebook waits without a push, its open space pulls something in. A corner of the curtain moves and settles back beside the glass, and what I couldn't name a minute ago starts gathering as the seconds pass. Not all at once, not all in words, just a shape above the table, making itself heard. Steam before the line, steam before the line, steam before the line, steam before the line. Rises slow and leads my way till the blank page changes shape. Steam before the line, nothing for the line, nothing forced, nothing bright, just the cup, the hand, the room, and a thought coming into sight. Rest beside the margin, not reaching fast, just staying here. The rim still gives a little heat, like it knows why I'm sitting here. Outside the window keeps the street in softened bands of moving gray. Inside the desk holds pen and sleeve and lets the moment find its pace. One word comes and then another, not perfect but enough to keep a short bass step beneath the air, a rim shot brushing through the beat. The steam grows thinner as I write, believes it's curved behind somehow, like the idea was always here and only needed lifting out. Not all at once, not all in words, just a shape above the table, making itself heard. Steam before the line, steam before the line, steam before the line, steam before the line. It rises slow, then leans my way till the blank page changes shape. Steam before the line, nothing for a line, nothing forced, nothing bright, just the cup, the hand, the room, and a thought coming into sight. Steam beat before the line, steam beat before the line, up from the cup and through the air into something I can write. Steam before the line, held between the page and time, not a rush, not a sign, just a sentence starting right. The cup goes quiet in my hand, the pages no longer only space. A little warmth stays near the pen, a little motion stays in place. Steam before the line, that's how this hour begins. Not with the push, but with something slowly gathering.
gives way beneath my back. A quiet arc across the floor, sleeve against the wooden arm, bag set down beside the door. The desk is waiting in its shape, cup and notebook left in place, window holding early bands, a pale reflection on the glass. I sit before I have the words, before the page knows what I mean. Something in the angle of the room makes the hour easier to reach. Not a rush, not a sign, just a body finding time. A little turn, a little space, and the morning meets my face. Ooh, turn me toward the day, turn me toward the day. Let the chair line up my shoulders, let the room show me the way. Ooh, turn me toward the day. Nothing grand, nothing staged, just this seat, this desk, this window, and a mind that starts to wait. The other near the folded page. The curtain shifts then settles down. A narrow brightness changes place. The leather gives a second sound as I lean closer to the grained bass. Notes move in shorter steps like something measured in the frame. No one speaks but objects do, in how they stay and how they hold. The pen lies ready near the spine. The coffee keeps a trace of smoke, and from the side the room looks clear, not empty, only fully there. Like all I need to start this hour has already gathered in the chair. Not a push, not a plan, just a body where it lands. A little turn, a little grace, and the day comes into place. Ooh, turn me toward the day, turn me toward the day. Let the chair line up my shoulders, let the room show me the way. Turn me toward the day. Nothing grand, nothing staged, just this seat, this desk, this window, and a mind that starts to wait. Turn me toward the day, turn me toward the day. From the floor up to my breathing, everything begins this way. Turn me toward the day, slow enough to stay, just one shift in where I'm facing, and the word can gently play. The chair stops moving and I don't. The page stays open and I lean. A small adjustment in the room becomes a different kind of morning. Turn me toward the day. That's all this moment is. Not for speed, just for arrival. Curtain, breathe again. Curtain, breathe again. Gold along the moving hymn. Curtain, breathe again. By the window, air comes through. Not enough to change the room, just enough to touch the cloth and shift the pattern on the wall. A line of sun across the frame slides over books and across the sill. The cup stays near the notebook spine. The page stays open, waiting still. I watch the fabric lean and fall, then lean once more without a sound. Like the room knows how to start before my hands begin to move around. Nothing asks too much of me, only this small change in air. The morning comes in narrow ways and finds me sitting there. Curtain, breathe again. Curtain, breathe again. Gold along the moving hymn, bringing motion to the room. Curtain, breathe again. By the glass, stand back within. Every little drift and fold makes outside, and softened blocks of street and sky. Inside the desk keeps steady shape, pen and paper side by side. The cloth moves over light and shade like thought before it turns to line. A slow guitar along the edge, a rose chord opening the time. One hand reaches for the cup, one hand rests beside the page. The room is not completely still, it's just moving in a gentler way. And in that rhythm by the frame, I feel the day come into view. Not with a push, not with a spark, but with air passing through. Nothing that's too much of me, only this small change in air. The morning comes in narrow ways and finds me sitting there. Kurt, breathe again. Kurt, breathe again. Gold along the moving hand, bringing motion to the room. Kurt, breathe again. By the glass, then back within. Every little drift and fold makes this hour easier to begin. Kurt, breathe again. Kurt, breathe again. Through the edge of cream and gold, something steadier settles in. Kurt, breathe again. Let the room become the song, not a stillness meant to stop, but one that helps the day move on. The hymn slows down against the light, the page is closer than before. A little air has crossed the room and changed the shape of it somehow. Kurt, breathe again. That's how the morning enters. Not all at once, just enough to carry me forward.
Between the lines I move. Between the lines I move. My fingers find a steadier way. Hey. Between the lines I move. My hand comes down beside the page. The pen rolls once, then comes to rest. Coffee near the lower edge, a fading ring marks where it's been. Two fingers hold the paper still, one thumb leans into the side. The notebook opens flat enough to let a smaller rhythm arrive. No heavy thought, no lifted voice, just little motions taking shape. The desk gives back a grounded feel and helps my hands decide the pace. Not ahead, not behind, just enough to keep the line. A measured touch, a breathing frame, and the room begins to change. Between the lines I move. Between the lines I move. Not push forward, not held back, just finding where the wording lands. Between the lines I move, and a paper page to groove. Every space I leave behind makes the next part easier to use. Makes the next part easier to use. My wrist lies near the margin edge, then settles by the notebook seam. A passing shade across the glass breaks up the cream in thinner beams. The letters don't arrive all at once, they come in steps my hand can trust. Space notes stay close beneath the core. The shaker keeps a tender dust. I stop and start another phrase. Let one word breathe before the next. The line grows clearer through the touch, not by force but through effect. And somewhere in this smaller pace, the work begins without a fight. My
my fingers know before I do how to bring the page to life. Not too far, not too fast, just a rhythm built to last. A measured touch, a breathing frame, and the room begins to change. Between the lines I move, between the lines I move. Not push forward, not held back, just finding where the wording lands. Between the lines I move, pen and paper, page to groove. Every space I leave behind makes the next part easier to use. 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 Between the lines I move, between the lines I move. Finger ink and little pauses, making something I can keep. Between the lines I move, not to finish, just to start. And in the pace my hands have found, the day begins to hold its form. The page is fuller than before, the ring beside the cup stays faint. My hand grows looser near the spine, the room keeps time without complaint. Between the lines I move, that's how this all begins. Not from pressure, but from rhythm I can live inside. Beside the page, lay the ring right there. A pale brown circle on the wood, just under where the handle turned. Not a stain I need to hide, just a sign that something worked. The notebook leans into the grain, pen uncapped beside the seam. My sleeve rests near the lower edge, while one thought moves beneath the steam. Nothing finished, nothing framed, still the desk can show me this. Something shift without a sound and leave their shape in little hints. Not every step needs a name, some remain in smaller ways. A mark, a pause, a resting place for the motion in the day. Leave the ring right there, leave the ring right there. By the cup beside the page, something moved and settled here. Leave the ring right there, I don't need it cleaned away. Every little trace can hold the shape of what became. The window sends a muted band across the notebook and the rim. The circle catches part of it, then lets the color thin again. I reach, then write a shorter line, stop halfway, then begin the next. Bass notes land in careful steps, the shaker threads the empty space. The room is not a perfect scene, it breathes through objects as they are. A ring, a page, a cooling cup, a hand that hasn't moved too far. And in the middle of this desk, a softer kind of proof appears. Not a finish I can hold up high, just something honest staying near. Not every step needs a name, some remain in smaller ways. A mark, a pause, a resting place for the motion in the day. Leave the ring right, leave the ring right. By the cup beside the page, something moved and settled here. Leave the ring right. The shape of what became. Leave the ring right.
Cars go by without a pull, their motion folded into shine. The glass keeps all that outer speed from crossing fully into mine. I can see it, I can stay, let it move the other way, near enough to catch the view, far enough to let it loosen. Hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass. Let the street move slower there, where reflection helps it pass. Hold it in the glass, by the frame beside my hand. Everything I do not need finds a softer place to land. A passing bus becomes a stripe and disappears into the pain. The buildings lose their harder edge and turn to shape instead of strain. Inside, the desk keeps close to things, pen, sleeve, coffee, folded note. Outside, the city keeps on going, but the window changes how it shows. The road's court opens like the view, wide enough to breathe inside. The bass walks slow beneath the rim, like footsteps heard from several floors high. And in the layer of the glass, the room and street begin to meet. Not in noise, not in a rush, just in reflection, finding peace. I can stay, let it move the other way, near enough to catch the view, far enough to let it loosen. Hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass. Let the street move slower there, where reflection helps it pass. Hold it in the glass, by the frame beside my hand. Everything I do not need finds a softer place to land. Hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass, hold it in the glass. Sky and traffic shape and shine, turning gentler as they pass. Hold it in the glass, nothing pressing through the frame, only distance, only view, only motion without claim. The city keeps its moving form, the room keeps mine, near the pain, one reflection over another, and both feel easier to name. Hold it in the glass, that's enough for this hour, not to stop the world outside, just to let it slow in view. Leave a little margin, leave a little margin. Let the thought come down and rest. Leave a little margin. At the edge of what I wrote, there's a column left in cream, not empty like a missing part, more like room to let things breathe. The pen stops short beside the line, my hand stays near but not too tight. Coffee cools below the page, window shade moves out of sight. Nothing has to fill it now, the narrow space can hold its own, a place where I can set things down before I know where they will go. I don't need every word, all at once to make it work. A little space, a little air, and something settles there. Leave a little margin, leave a little margin. At the side of every line, there's a place to come back to. Leave a little margin, where the page can stay kind, when the mind needs somewhere to land before it moves. My wrist leans lightly near the seam, the paper keeps a steady grain. A shorter phrase, then half a pause, then one more note across the page. The room keeps time in smaller ways, rim shot low and shaker thin.
page steps under roads, chords, making room to enter in. I look down from where the words have gone and see the part I haven't used. It doesn't ask to be complete, it only keeps the whole thing loose. And in that strip of breathing room, the next right line begins to form. Not from pressure on the page, but from giving thought a softer floor. I don't need every word, all at once, to make it work. A little word space, a little air, and something settles there. Leave a little margin. At the side of every line, there's a place to come back to. Leave a little margin where the page can stay kind. When the mind needs somewhere to land before it leave a little margin. Leave a little margin, little margin. Leave a little margin for the line that isn't ready, for the thought that enters slow. Leave a little margin, not to lose but to hold what arrives in smaller pieces till it finds where it can go. The page is fuller than before, but still it keeps a strip of air. My hand has moved, the pen has worked, and something gentler led me there. Leave a little margin, that's how this hour stays clear. Not by filling every space, but by letting one remain.
Let the light come through. Let the light come through. Doesn't need to turn out straight. Let the light come through. Pencil near the lower edge, paper angled by my hand. I draw one line across the page and let it rest where it began. No erasing at the start, no second guess before it lands. Just the grain beneath the point and the room around my hand. Coffee cooling off to the side, window shape across the seam. The notebook holds a little bend where my wrist has leaned between. What I make is small for now, but smaller things can still be true. I don't need every mark to arrive without a flaw, just enough to keep the page open to what wants to form. Let the line come through. Let the line come through. Doesn't need to turn out straight to become a way to move. Let the line come through. Pencil, paper, hand in view. What begins without control often knows just what to do. The tip runs softer near the edge, then darker where I press too long. I leave it there, I keep it there. It still belongs inside the song. A shorter curve beside the first, a little angle, then a pause. Bass notes hold the floor beneath while roads keeps widening the walls. I trace another unclean shape and something in me settles down. Not because it all looks right, but because it's here now on the ground. The page gives back a steadier kind of trust than polished lines can do. And in the marks I didn't fix, I find a way to follow through. I don't need every mark to arrive without a flaw, just enough to keep the page open to what wants to form. Let the line come through. Let the line come through. Doesn't need to turn out straight to become a way to move. Let the line come through. Pencil, paper, hand in view. What begins without control often knows just what to do. Let the line come then touches down one more time beside the seam. The page is fuller than before, not polished but alive enough. Let the line come through, that's all this hour asked. Not perfection in my hand, just a reason to keep moving.
This desk can hold it all. This desk can hold it all. Paper cup and what I bring. This desk can hold it all. Wood grain under notebook edge, coffee near the lower right, one sleeve folded by the pen, a shadow crossing in from glass. The lamp is off, the day is enough. Still the surface keeps its tone. Nothing here is asking more than for my hands to rest and go. I set a thought down by the seam, then leave another by the cup. Some hours come in written lines, some only showing how they touch. And all of it can stay right here, without becoming too much to name. Not just lists, not just plans, there are smaller things at hand. A pause, a wait, a shift in air, and the desk can't take them there. This desk can hold it all. This desk can hold it all. Paper cup and what I bring, without asking me for more. This desk can hold it all. The parts that move, the parts that stall. Every trace of this long hour finds a place against the wood. The page grows fuller near the fold. The cup leaves heat along the grain. My wrist leans down, then lifts again. A shorter line becomes a phrase. Outside the city keeps its speed. Inside the objects keep their place. Bass notes settle under roads like floor beneath a steady chair. I don't have to sort it out before I let the moment land. The room has given me a shape, and now the desk extends a hand. Not in words, not in display, just through how it stays beneath everything I'm making here and everything I didn't speak. Not just lists, not just plans, there are smaller things at hand. A pause, a wait, a shift in air, and the desk can't take them there. This desk can hold it all. This desk can hold it all. Paper cup and what I bring, without asking me for more. Hold it all. The parts that move, the parts that stall. Every trace of this long hour finds a place against the wood. Yeah, this desk can hold it all. This desk can hold it all. Not to fix or tidy up, only hold it while I move. Oh, this desk can hold it all. Ink, reflection, hand and thought. What I'm doing and what stays close beside it, unsaid still. The pen lies down across the page. The cup cools near the corner seam. The room is carrying less now because the desk has carried some. This desk can hold it all. That's enough for me tonight. Not every kind of effort needs to stand alone. This desk can hold it. Oh, let it rest like that. Let it rest like that. Let it rest like that. On a page on what's not done. From above the desk looks still. Paper, pencil, coffee stain. A yellow band across the page, holding where I paused again. One line ends before it should, another waits beside the fold. The pen lies turned a little left. The cup is cooling near the notes. Nothing here is tied up clean. Nothing here has gone too far. Just daylight laying over things exactly as they are. open where the thinking is. I don't need every edge closed before I lift my head. Let it rest like that. Let it rest like that. On the page, on what's not done, there is room enough in that. Let it rest like that. Across the notes and empty gaps, what is waiting does not break just because it hasn't formed. From above the notebook seam cuts the desk in cream and grain. A shorter phrase near the margin side, a longer one I left half made. The window gives a softer shape across the corner of the sheet. Bass notes settle under roads like floor beneath an easy seat. I look at all the scattered parts and none of them ask me to rush. A thought can stay in pieces here and still be something I can trust. The room is carrying this hour without demanding it resolve. And in that held and level view, I find a gentler way to move. I can't leave part of this open where the thinking is. I don't need every edge closed before I lift my head. Let it rest like that. Let it rest like that. On the page, on what's not done, there is room enough in that. Let it rest like that. Across the notes and empty gaps, what is waiting does not break just because it hasn't formed. Let it rest like that. Let it rest like that. On the words that haven't joined, on the lines that stop halfway. Let it rest like that. Daylight knows where to be placed. Some things grow by being held, not by being chased. Ooh, the desk stays open under noon. The notes stay where I left them spread. Light reaches every unfinished part and nothing else to be ashamed. Ooh, let it rest like that. Ooh, yeah, that's enough for now. Ooh, some ideas become themselves when I stop closing around them. Let it rest like.
Turn the page, stay with it. Turn the page, stay with it. Hand to paper, line to line. My thumb lifts near the corner edge. The paper bends, then settles down. One page leaves the weight behind. Another opens without sound. The notebook shifts against my palm. Coffee near the lower frame. A pencil rests above the seam, waiting where the next thought came. Nothing asks for something big, only for the hand to keep moving through the grain and air, one small layer at a time. I don't need a louder sign to know the hour is still alive. Just this turn, just this trace, and a little more open space. Turn the page, stay with it. Turn the page, stay with it. What continues doesn't shout, it just finds another surface. Turn the page, stay with it. Hand to paper, line to line. There's a trust in how things move when I let them take their time. The next sheet carries less of me at first and more with every phrase. My fingers smooth the margin down and bring the notebook into place. A muted band from window glass slides over cream and faded ink. Bass notes hold beneath the chords like steps that never need to rush. I thought momentum had to push, but here it comes another way. A page turning under my hand, a room that lets the rhythm stay. And in that little folding sound, the work becomes a steadier thing. Not because I forced it through, but because I kept listening. I don't need a louder sign to know the hour is still alive. Just this turn, just this trace, and a little more open space. Turn the page, stay with it. Turn the page, stay with it. What continues doesn't shout, it just finds another surface. Turn the page, stay with it. Hand to paper, line to line. There's a trust in how things move when I let them take their time. Turn the page, stay with it. Turn the page, stay with it. Not a leap, not something sudden, just the next thing opening. Turn the page, stay with it. Paper, thumb, and breathing room. Sometimes all I need is this to keep the day in motion. Beneath my hand, the last one rests beneath the rest. The notebook holds what came before and makes a place for what comes next. Turn the page, stay with. Turn it, that's enough for now. Some kinds of movement only ask for in the window frame, in the window frame. The city moves but not too close. In the window frame, by the glass the buildings stand in softened blocks of blue and stone. Traffic threads along below, but leaves this upper room alone. My cup rests near the painted sill, notebook open by the pane. One sleeve folded near the edge, taken in the slowest shape. Nothing out there asks for speed. Once the frame has changed the view, what was louder from the street turns into a passing hue. I can watch without being pulled. I can stay here with the day. Near enough to catch the line, far enough to keep it mine. Through the glass, through the square, the city learns a gentler air. In the window frame, in the window frame, the city moves but not too close, and that changes everything. In the window frame, cars and towers lose their strain. What keeps going can stay there without asking me to chase. A bus becomes a muted stripe, then folds into reflected sky. Signals flicker near the curb, but never fully reach my side. The desk keeps smaller things in place, pen, cup, paper, hand and seam. Outside, the avenues continue. Inside, I can hear myself think. Roads course open with a view wide enough to let it breathe. Bass notes walk below the sill like steps I don't need underneath. And in the border of the glass, the room and city both can stay. One is motion, one is ground, each in its own measured way. Near enough to catch the line, far enough to keep it mine. Through the glass, through the square, the city learns a gentler air. In the window frame, in the window frame, the city moves but not too close, and that changes everything. In the window frame, cars and towers lose their strain. What keeps going it kind of pace. Window frame, nothing enters here as weight. What I see can simply be part of the room, not part of the rush. The pain keeps holding both of you, and a faint return of this room's light. My hand rests easy by the sill. The page stays open at my side. In the window frame, that's enough for now. The world can move beyond the glass and still leave me my own way through.
Streetlight in the glass. Streetlight in the glass.
Staying there without a sound.
Streetlight in the glass.
Streetlight in the glass. Even leans against the pane in amber lines and darker blue. One lamp from somewhere down the block finds a window and comes through. Not as glare, not as a pull, just a resting shape of gold on the edge of cup and notebook. On the frame, beginning cold. The desk is quieter than noon. The page still open near my hand. Traffic moves below the silver phase before it fully lands. What remains is mostly this: a light that knows how to be still. Nothing breaks, nothing calls. The room just changes on the wall. A lower tone, a slower view, and I can stay inside it too. Streetlight in the glass, streetlight in the glass, settling on the evening air like it never came to ask. Streetlight in the glass, by the page beside the dark. What arise without a noise can still reach every part. The city keeps its later pace, a bus and blur, a signal dim, but here the window holds them back and turns their edges thin again. My fingers rest beside the seam. The cup has lost its earlier heat. Roads chords open wider now. Bass notes land in careful feet. A line of amber near the pane touches paper, sleeve and pen, then eases into deeper shade and lets the room redraw itself. No sharp entrance, no demand, just evening finding where to stay. And in that gentler kind of change, I feel the whole day. Nothing breaks, nothing calls. The room just changes on the wall. A lower tone, a slower view, and I can stay inside it too. Streetlight in the glass, streetlight in the glass, settling on the evening air like it never came to ask. Streetlight in the glass, by the page beside the dark. What arise without a noise can still reach every part. Streetlight in the glass, 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 streetlight in the glass. Amber held against the pane while the room unbuttons slow. Streetlight in the glass, not to wait but to remain, just enough to show the out without making it too loud. The page stays open and
changed too much, but everything has changed enough. Streetlight in the glass. Streetlight in the glass. That's how evening came. Streetlight in the gray. Not all at once. Streetlight, streetlight. Just resting where I could feel it. Streetlight. Let 'em pass below. Headlights on the movie room. Let 'em pass below. Let 'em pass below. From the window I can see two white lines go drifting by. Then another set behind them. Then the red ones trading sides. Nothing asks me to follow. Nothing turns its face this way. Just the road doing what it does in the room, letting it stay. My cup sits near the darker glass. Notebook open by my hand. One page carries half a phrase. The next one doesn't need a plan. I watch the traffic thread the block, then loosen at the farther turn. Some things cross, some things fade. Some were never meant to stay. I can see, I can know, without needing them to hold. Let 'em pass below. Let 'em pass below. Headlights on the moving road, like thoughts that lose their way. Let 'em pass below. Past the framing out of you. What keeps going doesn't need to take the whole room too. A bus line bends around the light, then disappears beyond the trees. One reflection on the pane turns the street into a softer scene. My fingers rest along the sill, then drift back down beside the page. Bass notes move in patient steps while Rose keeps widening the space. I used to think each passing thing had something I was meant to keep, but some belong to motion only. Some are better left to leave. And in the lane below the glass, the truth arrives without a word. Not every thought that touches me needs a place to be preserved. Some things cross, some things fade. Some were never meant to stay. I can see, I can know, without needing them to hold. Let 'em pass below. Let 'em pass below. Headlights on a moving road, like thoughts that lose their way. Let 'em pass below. Past the framing out of you. What keeps going doesn't need to take the whole room too. Quiet's at the farther end. My hand comes back to where it was. The page still open near the seam. Let 'em pass below. That's enough tonight. Some thoughts are only passing lights, and that can be alright. Ooh, ooh.
stays with me. This room stays with me. While the world keeps moving on, this room stays with me. The cup is cooling by the page, the pen lies turned beside the seam. A chair pulled in at just the right angle, window glass holding evening streets. Nothing here is trying hard, still the room keeps its own tone. Wood, paper, cloth, and muted air, making this hour feel like home. Outside the traffic keeps its lines, a distant rhythm under blue. Inside the desk and lamplit edge hold a steadier kind of truth. I sit here long enough to feel how stillness can continue to not by closing out the world, not by asking it to stop, just by building something here that can hold its shape through all of it. This room stays with me. This room stays with me while the world keeps moving on. There is ground beneath my breathing. This room stays with me. In the page, the cup, the air. What I need is not have to shout, it is already here. A passing light moves up the wall, then leaves the frame and carries on. The curtain shifts a little once, then falls back into where it was. My hand rests near the notebook edge, not reaching fast, just staying close. Bass notes walk beneath the chords like choir steps across the floorboards. The room has learned my smaller ways, how I pause, how I begin, how a thought can take its time before it turns to anything. And in that held familiar space, the day grows easier to live inside. Not because the world grew less, but because I found a place that doesn't slide. Not by closing out the world, not by asking it to stop, just by building something here that can hold its shape through all of it. This room stays with me. This room stays with me while the world keeps moving on. There is ground beneath my breathing. This room stays with me. In the page, the cup, the air. What I need does not have to shout, it is already here. This room stays with me. This room stays with me. In the grain, the glass, the chair, in the way the evening lands. This room stays with me. Not a shelter from the world, but it's something I can carry even when I step beyond it. The page remains beneath my hand, the cup holds one last trace of heat. Outside the city keeps its pace, inside the air stays even. This room stays with me. That's what I know tonight. Some kinds of strength are built by what stays gentle.
Slow hands, same direction. Slow hands, same direction. Less speed, still moving through. Slow hands, same direction. My fingers rest beside the page, then lift and settle near the seam. The pen moves slower than before, but keeps the shape of what I mean. The cup holds one last band of heat. The window keeps a darker blue. Nothing in the room has stopped, it's only moving with less push. A note half written near the edge, a line that takes a little space. My wrist leans softly on the grain and lets the hour change its pace. No sharp turn, no drop away, just a gentler way to stay. these smaller steps are going. Oh, slow hands, same direction. Slow hands, same direction. Less speed, still moving through. That can be enough tonight. Slow hands, same direction. Pen to paper, breath in line. What keeps going doesn't need to look hurried to be right. I smooth the corner of the page, then let it fall back by itself. The notebook carries what it can and leaves the rest upon the desk. A passing glow across the glass moves over knuckles, cup and spine. Bass notes walking wider steps as roads keeps opening the time. I used to think that easing off meant something slipping out of reach, but here my hands show something else, a steadier and lifting speed. The room stays present as I move and gives the slower rhythm shade. Oh, I can ease without undoing what the day set in motion. I can slow without losing where these smaller steps are going. Oh, slow hands, same direction. Slow hands, same direction. Less speed, still moving through. That can be enough tonight. Slow hands, same direction. Pen to paper, breath in line. Watch slow hands, same direction. Every quieter little move still belongs to where I'm headed. Slow hands, same direction. Nothing wasted in this time. There is care inside the ease, and there is motion in the light. My hand comes down beside the pen. The page stays open, not undone. The room grows deeper at the edge, but keeps the shape of what began. Slow hands, same direction. That's how I leave this hour, not by stopping, just by moving in a kinder way. Same one, last sip, same one. At the rim, the feeling stay. Last sip, same one. And the cup sits close beside the page, a thinner ring along the base. Steam is gone, but something stays. In the curve, I lift to taste. My hand comes up and lingers there. One note written near the seam. The desk holds paper, pen, and air. In the same low evening scene. Nothing has to start again. Nothing has to disappear. Just a smaller closing motion, bringing what was with me here. What remains doesn't fade. Just because the hour has changed, something stays in quieter ways. At the edge of what they gave. In my hand, what began this day with me has not fully left yet. The notebook waits with open lines, a shorter phrase near where I stop. Window glass holds deeper blue.
The room grows wider as it drops. I tilt the cup and catch the end. Not enough to call it full, still enough to carry through, still enough to keep the mood. Bass notes resting, slower steps, rose chords widen near the dark. A fading line across the decks, touches sleeve and paper's edge. And in the last small taste I feel how a day can keep its tone. Not by staying as it was, but by leaving something known. What remains doesn't fade, just because the hours change. Some things stay in quieter ways, at the edge of what they gave. In my hand, what began this day with me has not fully left yet. Last sip, same one. Last sip, same one. Last sip, same one. Near the page, beside the pen, what was here is here and less. Not as much, but still enough. Something softened as they end and still carry what they were. The cup comes down beside the page, a small sound on the wooden grain. The room keeps one familiar note, though evening settles in its place. Last sip, same one, that's enough tonight. Some endings don't go empty, they keep a little of the start. Fold into the room, fold into the room. Daylight at the outer edge, fold into the room. Across the shelf and over wood, the fading band grows thin and long. It leaves the center of the desk and settles where the walls belong. The chair, the curtain, notebook spine all take on a gentler shade. Nothing leaves in sudden steps, the room just changes where it lays. My cup sits lower in the scene, the page stays open, nearly still. A softer color finds the frame, then slides along the windowsill. What held the day in brighter lines now gathers at the farther ends. Not gone, just drawn out toward the quieter parts. Not lost, just laid where the room can hold the change. Fold into the room, fold into the room. Daylight at the outer edge, turning every shape more true. Fold into the room, into corners, cloth and wood. What grows quieter can still stay near, without asking to be seen. From where I sit, the air looks deep. The wall takes on a dusk-like green. The glass reflects a smaller glow than it did earlier in the day. Bass notes move in wider steps, roads chords lean into the dim. A guitar line across the back like one last stripe along the trim. My hand rests easy by the page, not writing much but staying there. The room becomes a fuller thing when brightness turns to evening air. And in the edges where it lands, the day keeps one more way to speak. Not through the center of attention, but through the calm of what precedes. Not gone, just drawn out toward the quieter parts. Not lost, just laid where the room can hold the change.
as cloth and wood. What grows quieter can still stay near without asking to be seen. Fold into the room, fold into the room. Let the shelves and curtains hate what the brighter hours leave behind. Fold into the room, nothing fading out in fear, just a gentler kind of presence, finding where to rest tonight. The desk remains, the page remains, the window holds a thinner blue. The light has moved beyond the middle, but it hasn't fully gone. Fold into the room, that's how this day lets go. Not by vanishing, but by becoming part of everything.
It stays when I go. It stays when I go. In the air, beneath my skin. It stays when I go. The chair is still beside the desk. The page lies open where it was. One cup bring me the lower edge, a line of blue left in the glass. Nothing asks me to remain, the room has already done its part. Wood and paper, cloth and air, set a steadier tone in me. My hand lifts from the notebook seam, the pen lies quiet near the fold. I stand without losing the shape, this hour has given to my bones. What held me here is not the wall, it's something I can carry out. Not left behind, not tied to place. Some things travel without weight, but stay near all through the day. Now moves with me in its own way. It stays when I go. It stays when I go. In the air, beneath my skin, like a rhythm I still know. It stays when I go. Past the desk and through the door. What the room has made in me doesn't end when I move on. I move on. The window keeps its evening blue. The curtain settles back in line. A smaller shadow on the wall tells me it's the closing time. I take one step, then one more step. The floor gives back a grounded tone. Bass notes move in patient space, like proof I do not leave alone. The page stays open in the room, but something closes in a kind way. Not shut, not lost, not folded hard, just complete enough for today. And in the breath I carry out, there's still that measured useful ease, a gentler way of meeting motion, a steadier way to leave in peace. Not left behind, not tied to place. Some things travel without weight, but stay near all through the day. Now moves with me in its own way. Oh, it stays when I go. It stays when I go. In the air, beneath my skin, like a rhythm I still know. It stays when I go. Past the desk and through the door. What the room has made in me doesn't end when I move on. I move on. Very, it stays when I go. It stays when I go. Not as memory, not as loss, but as something I can use. It stays when I go. In my pace and how I breathe, some rooms teach you how to live, then keep teaching when you leave. Ooh, the desk, the page, the cup, the glass, all stay where evening leaves them now.
monster.